Hi, I'm Kathleen Wyman, author of humorous women's fiction, and I am one of the hosts of Author Events Author Talk series. And I'm so happy today to be talking to Niloufar Lamakan, author of Age to Perfection, a brilliantly witty, uplifting book all about finding love in your 60s. Um, Niloufar's books, Niloufar, sorry, I just say it wrong. Book Age to Perfection won the Comedy Women in Print Commendation Award in 2023 in the Unpublished category. That's actually how we got to know each other. So I was a finalist in Comedy Women in Print prize in 2020. And for those of you who don't know, Comedy Women in Print, or QUIP, was set up in 2018 by the comedian, actor, author Helen Lederer to recognise, celebrate, and support witty women writers. So if this applies to you, please do check out the website comedywomeninprint.co.uk, sign up to the newsletter, find out all about the competition and all the events going on. Niloufar is also taking part in Bournemouth's Romance Writing Festival in October. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, please do. It's going to be a brilliant event, and you can sign up for those at romancewritingfestival.co.uk. Right, anyway, that's enough of me talking. I'm supposed to be interviewing you. Niloufar, thank you so much for taking the time to chat to me today. It really is a pleasure. So perhaps if we could
Thank
start.
you so much for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. And I'm loving the books behind you, your awards and everything. We'll come back to that
Oh,
a
yes.
little bit later. But perhaps we could start off with you telling us about how long you've been writing for and how you got started.
Okay. Yeah, I started writing towards the end of 2019. I actually went to some courses in the City Lit College, fantastic college, big up, City Lit. Yeah, so I did some short courses there, really enjoyed them. And then I joined a class. And right at the beginning of 2020, I decided maybe I should write a book. Every time I went to my weekly Friday class, at the end of the class, the teacher would say, "What projects have you all got on?" And we'd go around the room and nobody would have any projects. They would just do the class and that would be it. And then I thought, oh, I've got to have a project now. So I thought I'd have a go, and I started writing at the beginning of 2020, dabbling through my way through working out how to write a novel, basically. And that's how it all started.
So you went to the classes initially just like for fun as a hobby, and then were enjoying it so much you thought, right, I can make more of this.
I
Um,
did, yes. And I always said it was a bit of a sliding doors moment for me in 2019 because I'd never written before. I've done loads of different courses in all sorts of disciplines just for fun because I love doing courses and learning. And at the end of the City Lit one, I met someone in the class and we said, let's go and have coffee sometime, but we never did. And then it was like 6 months later, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to text her and see if she wants to go for a coffee. And we did go for a coffee. And she was the one who introduced me to the weekly classes. And I do think if I hadn't gone to those and the teacher hadn't been as encouraging as she was, I perhaps wouldn't have written a book. I might have gone on to the next course and not done anything with it. So I'm really happy that happened. Yeah.
yeah. I guess going weekly makes you accountable as well for what you've achieved in that week.
Yeah, and just keeps the writing muscles going because we do something different every week. So you get to learn about all sorts of different ways of writing, which is fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
I still do them.
Oh, that's great. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that gets us into writing is good, isn't it? And think about it slightly differently. How about the book itself, Age to Perfection? Is that the book you started, or did you start something else and then?
It is the one I started, yes. And I started that in the classes. We were doing poems one week. And I don't know where it came from, but I wrote some very lewd poems and everybody really laughed. And I thought, oh, this is good. Maybe I've got I've got something going here. And the teacher said, "Oh, write some more." So I wrote a few more naughty poems, some of which appear in my book now.
Yeah.
That's how it started. Get going, really. I started with the poems to begin with, and then I started to have an idea about a whole book about dating and sex.
Sign me up. Well, I've already read it. Yeah, anyone watching it, it's really good fun, really good fun. And
Thank
so
you.
refreshing to have a lead character in their 16s who's sassy and sexy and yes, all the things
Yes.
a woman should be. Yes, for sure. So this brilliant book was won the Commendation Award for in Comedy Women in Print 2023. And how did that winning that affect your career?
Well, it's just been amazing, really, in all sorts of different ways. Um, First of all, I can say I'm an award-winning author,
Yes.
which is always a fantastic thing to be able to say. Good for the CV.
Yeah.
And also, I'm sure it has something to do with getting my contract with one more chapter at HarperCollins. It's always good for them to see that it's been recognised by other people.
Yeah.
And also, one of the best things about it's been that I've met loads of other writers like yourself. You know, get to know them, make new friends, and we all support each other. And we still have a WhatsApp group of all the people that I was shortlisted with. And there's ongoing things happening all the time. So it's just been fantastic. And I remember getting the email for being shortlisted. And I just completely burst into tears because I really, really wanted to be shortlisted for that one. And it was just amazing, yeah. And what a fabulous evening it was at the awards ceremony.
Yes. Yeah, Comedy Women in Print is such a great community, isn't it? We all really support each other and it is lovely to be a part of. And I'm sure other competitions have that as well. Speaking of which, you were shortlisted in the Funny Women Awards.
I was. It's
That's
so
well.
exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, that's been going for 23 years, the Funny Women Awards. And it's similar to Quip. It's been set up to support women in comedy. And they have different categories in that for writing comedy, for stage acts, and a few other categories, all to do with comedy. And I wrote a TV pilot for my book, Age to Perfection. So I think it's quite filmic and it would make a good mini series. Yeah. Netflix, if you're listening. So yeah, I did a few courses. I did a few free Netflix courses in writing screenplays. So that's how I got started. I thought, well, apparently you need to write just the TV pilot and you submit that. And if it gets anywhere, then you talk about writing the rest of it. And those Netflix courses were fantastic because you get professionals, like, you know, really successful professionals in the business who just give you really distilled advice. Yeah. So I learned loads, and they're online, free, available to anyone. So yeah, so I wrote the script, and it's been shortlisted a few times actually for a few others. I entered one for rom-coms in Stage 32, which is quite a big screenwriting platform, and got to the shortlist in that. So fingers crossed, I'm hoping it'll get picked up.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Well, it's obviously been really well received. So we've got all these accolades. And
Thank you.
How different was the screenwriting to novel writing? They're quite different disciplines, aren't they?
They are very different. Yeah, you start, and the main thing you need to get your head round is that you can't describe anything. You can't say so-and-so thought this, or this is what's going to happen. You just need to write it so that what you see tells you everything that the viewer needs to know. So it is very different, yeah. So in some areas, for example, when you're inside Sophia's head in the book, when she's on a date, for example, you can't really do that. So I had to set up the scenarios where the actions and the reactions of other people would tell you what she was thinking. So I actually had to come up with some dates that were slightly different. So that was fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing it. And you have to be very disciplined because the way you format it and the number of words you include and the number of pages is quite restricted and set out. It's industry standard, so you have to keep to that.
Yes. Do you think you might carry on doing both?
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah. It would be great.
I can't wait to see, read your books and then watch the TV shows. Fantastic. So we're talking about good communities. Obviously, Author Events is an amazing community and very involved with Bournemouth Romance Writing Festival. So you're on a panel that's all about being a debut novelist. Can you give us any sneak previews about what you and the other panelists will be chatting about?
I haven't been told what the questions are.
I'll make some up now.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I would imagine we're all going to talk about our experiences of being a debut writer, how we started, how the process of submitting and getting published, which is a whole area by itself, and also what happens when you do get published and how you market yourself. So it'd be interesting to see what the others are like. I've met a few people through that now, which is fantastic.
Yes.
And it got picked up by a Facebook group. I'll give them a plug, called Chicklet and Prosecco.
Yes.
Who's a group of women. You probably know them. I was a member already.
Faulkner, is it?
Yes, Anita Faulkner, who's an author herself.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live with them on Sunday, which will be good fun. Yeah, to have all their book club members there. That'd be great.
That'd be lovely. Really, really nice. You've done a lot of publicity, haven't you? I mean, you had that amazing spread in the Telegraph. You're obviously involved in lots of podcasts. So you said about the Facebook group, Romance Writing Festival, and you've done lots of bookshop talks. How did you arrange all of those? How did it? Because the publishers don't have the time, do they, to do a lot of publicity for us? We have to do it ourselves. So any advice you could give would be great.
Yeah, we do. I mean, my particular imprint at HarperCollins are digital first, so they have a marketing budget, but it's mostly dedicated to online advertising. So like Facebook and Instagram and them so they don't do anything else. I mean, they would do, but it all comes out of the same budget. So I thought, okay, let them do what they're good at, and I will do whatever else I can. Basically, I've just been, again, looking online, looking for ways that you can market your book, going to seminars, webinars, to try and understand, because I didn't really know anything about marketing books previously. And then I just send off loads of begging emails where I go, here's my book, these are the themes that you might be interested in. And that's how I've got onto some podcasts. And the Telegraph article was obviously fantastic. And I got a text from a friend saying, "Did you know you're on the cover of the Saturday Telegraph today?" And it was like, no, I did not know. I was not expecting to be on the cover.
Wow.
It was fantastic. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
So in terms of tips, I'd say if you want to get into magazines, they have a very long lead time, 4 or 5 months usually. So you need to try and get in there early enough. Otherwise, if it's around your launch time, you've missed the boat already.
Yeah.
And then with podcasts, it's easy to just have one email and just send it off to loads of people, a scattergun approach, but I don't think that gets you anywhere. You need to demonstrate that you're the right type of speaker for their podcast. Yeah. And if you do that and demonstrate that, then you're much more likely to get a positive response. Yeah. And so social media is good, but I'm not terribly good at that, I have to admit.
Yeah, it's a full-time job basically, isn't it? Promoting.
It is.
So with all that and your script writing, how on earth are you finding time to write your second book?
Oh, don't forget the day job.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you have. You've
I
got
am.
a job as an
I am still
interior
an interior
designer.
designer. Yes, yes. I mean, I
How-
don't do that full time, but I still do some for clients that I've been with for a long time,
Hmm,
which I still enjoy. It's great, but yeah, it's a lot to juggle.
yeah,
But I don't have children like you, so so I don't have
you've
that
still got a lot
that
going on.
pulling on my time. Yeah, so yeah, just I was doing a lot of spending a lot of time doing marketing for Age to Perfection,
Hmm,
and then it got to a point where I thought, no, I need to write my second book. And I had actually started a book set in a dance school, and I hadn't touched it for months because while I was doing other things,
hmm,
and sat down to write one day, and then I thought, no, I think I'm going to set this one aside for now and start a new one.
yeah.
And I've been really excited about it, and I've been writing away for many hours a day.
Oh, well
I
done.
mean, making good progress. So
Yeah, that's good. When
fingers
you're in
crossed.
the
Yeah,
flow, go with it. Yes. Is this the
absolutely.
same kind of theme? Um,
This one's going to be more about female friendship
yeah.
with romance elements in it.
Yes.
But it's about a group of women who meet on a retreat, and at the end of it, they're set a dare each that they have to say yes to, regardless of what it is,
Ooh.
and carrying out those dares completely changes their lives.
Oh, wow, that sounds brilliant.
So
Really good. Can't wait
hope you
to
like it. Yeah.
I will. I'm in already. So Age to Perfection, that's about dating in your 60s. And I couldn't believe when I found out that you are in your 60s. You look absolutely incredible. And when we're
Oh, thank
talking, I
you.
do need to get your tips. But yes, so what advice do you have to authors about writing from their own experience and about what kind of boundaries they should set in place?
Yeah, I think as a debut writer, as you probably know, it's very easy to just put yourself into the book. And I fell into that trap as well, right at the beginning. And you do learn a lot about yourself, I think, especially if you're getting feedback from people and you've put in things that you've done and they go, oh, and you think, oh gosh, I never thought of that. I didn't know that about myself. Um, and anyway, I reached a point where I thought, no, this is no good. It can't be about me.
Mm.
So quite soon I started sort of distancing my own personality from it. I did obviously use some of my own life experiences, but they've all been sort of mashed up. So there's no one date that's exactly how it happened, or one person that's,
So it doesn't get
exactly how.
sued. That's good to know.
Yeah, so you just mash them up. Yeah. And also, I mean, I was writing about interior design as well, and obviously I couldn't write about my clients,
No.
and I couldn't risk
Talking about
anyone being
another gender.
identified. I mean, I had to do research for that because I've had absolutely lovely clients. I have to say, I've never had some of the problems some other designers have. But you are very close to people. You're inside people's lives, and you know how they live because that's how you need to learn what they want when you're designing a space for them.
Yeah.
So I had to be careful about people. But then I put in a load of stuff that was nothing to do with me, all her sexual escapades and all the different sorts of fun she was having.
Mm.
And of course, my mum, the test is, will your mum read it and say it? Oh, no.
Yeah, are you still talking?
We're talking, but only because she read a couple of pages, decided it was too spicy for her and didn't go forward.
Wise, yes.
Yeah, so maybe that's not bad. So I've done a few bookshop events, and she's come to a couple of them. And I always have to say, somebody close mum's ears, please, before I read this bit out.
Came to your book launch and somebody fainted.
Oh, gosh, yes, yes. Not from my book,
Yes, they needed some
thankfully.
sleepers.
And she was fine afterwards, thank God. But yeah, there are a few spicy bits,
There are.
and I did get I won't say who it was, but I was supposed to speak at an organisation, and it was all set up, and they read my book and decided it was too spicy, and they didn't want to go ahead with the talk.
Well,
so that was my badge of honor of being banned from speaking for being too spicy.
Well, just as well they read it, I guess, before you started doing your reading.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure people wouldn't have minded. I mean, you know, you don't get to be in your 50s and 60s and be shocked by sex.
No, I hope not. Hope not.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, talk about our first book, about how we put quite a bit of ourselves in. So my first book, Wife Support System, is about some mums moving in together to support each other because they're trying to.
Fantastic book. I love all your books. They're just so funny.
Oh, thank you. Lovely. Wasn't going for the plug.
So well. No. It's true. I've read them all, and I love your sense of humour.
Thank you.
So yeah, definitely recommend them.
So in the first draft, there were 4 women living together, and it was too long, so I had to take one out. And I had noticed to read it, and they said, well, actually, that's the one that is the least interesting, and that was the one that was most like me. So I'm too boring to be a book character.
But I would say that when you write about yourself, you do tend to make yourself very dull. That's been my experience as well. I think because you know yourself, you don't say all of the things that you would say about a character that's been created. And that's why. Because no, I would not put you in the dull category. No. That's for sure.
You read the book, the first draft. Right, so let's have your top writing tips. If you could share those with our viewers, that would be fantastic.
Okay. The top writing tip that someone gave me was to just get the words down. Yeah. Just get the story on the page. I'm sure lots of people say this, but it's absolutely true. Get the words on the page, finish it, have a first draft. Doesn't matter if it's rubbish. You can go back then and make it lovely. And that's what I've done with this new book. Is I've written the first draft. It's not pretty, but now I'm going in chapter by chapter and just improving it and making it good.
Yeah, you can edit a badly written page. You can't edit a blank page. That's what I always.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my top tip. I did have another one, and I can't remember it now. I'll tell you if it comes to me.
It's a PS. You can save that one for the Romance Writing Festival. Tell everyone there.
I will.
People need to get tickets to go. I'd have more writing tips.
A teaser. It's a brilliant tip, and I'm going to tell you at the Romance Festival.
Needs to know this. Right. So, if you can tell us, where can people find you on social media or website, or we've got a newsletter they can sign up to?
Yes, I have a website, which is my name, niloufarlamakan.com. And yes, please do subscribe to a newsletter. I don't send that many out. So, and I write about other things like what's going on in London and exhibitions and things like that too. So please do subscribe. And I'm on Instagram and Facebook as @nlamakan. And what else? That's it, I think. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you. Well, I have subscribed to your newsletter and enjoy.
Yes, I noticed. Thank you. Oh, yes, of course. I should say the book is available. Age to Perfection is available on all retailers in different formats. So please do go and have a look and buy it if you like the look of it.
Yeah, do. It's a real treat. It's really, really good fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Niloufar. I really appreciate it. And to everyone watching, don't forget to go to authorevents.co.uk, sign up to their newsletter also, so that you connect with other authors and readers, and follow author events on YouTube. You'll get notified when all the new author interviews drop, and you can go back and watch the other ones. And we very much hope you enjoy this one. So thank you again for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been really fun.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.